Okay. All right, guys. We should be back on now. Yeah, please feel free, Zyla. Anytime, just like feel free to remind me. Okay, we should be back on. Things should be working now. Everybody in chat, please let me know if you can hear me and if I am live. I should be hearable and I should be live. Okay. Let's see. Can hear you and you are perfect. Cool. Let's keep it going. Let's go through some slow motion of Kai's routine. I think we probably lost everyone on that, but we can still watch a little bit here. Let's see. That was amazing, Zyla. Should I turn those down? Did that just like blow out everyone's ears a little bit? All right, let's roll with a little bit of this. It's fun. Okay, cool. So let's see what we got here. Should we count these? Let's count these. Let's go back and count each of these skills. So first skill of the routine from Kai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Now, granted, and let me make myself a little bit bigger for this. We're going to see with a lot of these skills, obviously, like the first swing, a lot of that is going to happen on the ground, so it really only counts for a half of a rotation. But when you're doing 4 complete rotations in the air, it's kind of okay to just consider that a quint because of how insane it is. So we will see that, but that's technically a thing, but, you know, it's cool. So I'm still going to count these swings as like an under, even though I do realize it's more of a half. Still going to count it towards like a quint or whatever. So that was still a crazy skill to start with. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both of those.
Do a double jump?
Dude, you can do a double jump. Cortese's here. Yes, Cortese. So that's my favorite sound, I think. I know I said on a different stream that a different sound was my favorite, but I think the double jump is my favorite. Maybe they're just all my favorite. Anyway, so 2 of the same skills: inverse toad to a CL quint and inverse toad to an AS quint. Both of those are wild. Personally, I think the AS would probably be a little bit easier from the inverse toad position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So similar skill, but now it's a neck inverse toad instead, which is wild. Preps, easy. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Let's rewatch that one. The air horns are so good. All right, here we go. This one is wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. That's nuts. Recover into a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both the same, similar skills. Mick triple into a EBTJ and to an inverse toad. That's nice. Let's watch that one again, yeah? So Mick catching it in a leg hook position into a TS. So 1, 2, right there. The rope goes underneath that. Where's my text? Here we go. The rope goes underneath the foot, catches it with the hand behind in a leg hook position, and then goes from there to an immediate, where's my play button? TS. Do you know how hard it is to catch that on the handle and then go into a TS? Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Whew. That is such a fun skill. Wow. Cortese the GIF. Let me go back and rewatch that. I got distracted. There's that. So nuts. That's so nuts. Like, so each of these skills, hold on, let me make myself bigger. Each of these skills, a Mick triple under and a TS triple under or a Toad triple under, whatever version you want to do of these, are ridiculous. And when you do EB Toad, TJ, TS, whatever it is, after the mic, you've caught the mic into effectively an open position. So the most similar skill is not swing TS open or swing Toad open like a normal TJ or whatever. It's actually open Toad open or open inverse Toad open or open TS open are the closer triple under skills. So to put that together with a mic release, like it's, oh my gosh, it's so hard to like explain the difficulty of that, because it's not just like 1 + 1 = 2. Like, yes, they're both hard, but it's not like you're taking the difficulty of one and the difficulty of another. You have a new element, which is you can't just like catch the mic and then pull it. You have to catch it on the handle so that you have enough control to actually do that multiple. So yeah, it's pretty legit. By the way, this is kind of a weird ask, but for those of you guys in Discord right now, if you could chat in Twitch, it kind of gets me achievements so I can become an affiliate, which means I get to do special things. So just a little ask. if you can chat in, there it is. If you can chat in Twitch, it is useful for my channel metrics. So this is honestly, you don't even understand how useful this actually is. Like, there are some, when you hit a certain level with Twitch, it allows me to then make like custom emojis and like do special things in terms of like just like adding fun things. So the more I want spam, pretty much. Okay, this is perfect. You guys are amazing. I asked and you guys just went for it. Amazing. Okay, let's get back to the video. Kai's routine. We need to watch the I forgot there's a different one I want to watch after this one. Yes, Larissa, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for hanging out. Larissa, I just mentioned to everyone that it'd be great to chat a bunch in the chat section, so feel free to talk as much as you want and to play the sound alerts. Perfect. Okay, that was nuts. Let's go. Let's get back to as you guys are doing that, I'm gonna keep going with these keep going with these breaking down these. You guys are getting me distracted. This one right there, so good. I like this skill so much. No, don't even be sorry, Cortese. It's there for a reason. Usually it's for Grim, but you are also welcome to play that, of course. Okay, so we have, that's pretty straightforward. This one right here. Swing, neck, inverse Toad. It is kind of hard to see what's happening because with this skill, you can see it's going a little bit diagonal, but even so, it's a neck, inverse Toad. Open, so open position, even though it looks a little bit crazy, it's an open position. Right into a CL. That's so cool. That is so cool. It's also like technically really interesting because the hand that is, oh man, I'm gonna mess this up. The hand that is we told Zyla, the jump rope quiz idea, I was thinking about that yesterday and I was like, it'd be really cool if I did a jump rope quiz and I had like $100 like riding on whoever won. Devin's done this one a lot. Devin has done this one a lot with the Nationals and with IJRU and his own streams using Kahoot, which is really fun. There is a delay that I would want to make fair if there was like money riding on it, but yeah. Anyway, I do that just sitting up sometimes. Like a jump rope quiz. That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay, so right here. Okay, so inverse Toad, CL open. Okay, watch this. So hand, let me get my handy dandy arrow back. Okay, this hand right here is behind the head, but then it ends up behind the back. That's so much travel for one hand, and it's really impressive that the rope doesn't get absolutely destroyed from that. Oh, he doesn't whack his chin. Oh, gotcha. There was a delay. That's pretty funny, Cortese. That is good stuff. Okay. So that's a pretty cool skill. I'm going to skip forward. A lot of these multiples are going to be variations of what we have seen. Although there is one small thing that I do want to point out. I want to get to the inverse bounds, but this right here. So inverse, technically it's a leg hook position, but inverse, EB inverse toed backwards, but then he pulls it under backwards. A lot of times you see people just kind of come out during the side swing, but he pulls it back under, which is awesome. Did it very cleanly as well. Okay, let's get to these. Here we go. Let's get to these inverse. Okay, mick release, under leg catch, inverse bound. So this position right here is just an inverse toed, but normally when you land the inverse toed, it's an EB inverse toed because the hand's behind the back. But normally when you land that, you would land on this leg because you land on the one that you're restricting. But this is an inverse bound, so he's landing on the wrong foot, but it gives it such a cool aesthetic and style. I really, really like it. If I did that, I'd be knocked out. Yeah, that's very, very likely because it's very challenging. Let's keep going on a couple of these. Here we go. No, not that one. That was still nuts though. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me see here. Let me make myself bigger. I need to learn how to bound high. You will, Cortese. So the way skills work, I don't think we've talked about this yet. The way skills work in competitive jump rope is with multiple specifically. If it's a double, triple, quad, quint, each one of those goes up another level. I think a double under is level. The leveling system in competitive jump rope is 0, so there's just that's not a level, right? There's 0.5, which is I guess a really low level. Then there's level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think it goes much higher than that, but it probably should, in my opinion. But anyway, so you've got these levels. Every skill fits into these levels. So a quint, I have to double check it, but I think a quint is a level, is like a level 6 or something. Let me check it really quick, or maybe it's a level 4. I don't know. It's one of those. Let me double check it real quick. Point is, every skill is assigned a level. And so let's see. Quints and 6s are level 3. 7s and 8s are level 4. Which is, that might be double dutch. Yeah, that's double dutch. Just kidding. That didn't make any sense. Okay, so a quad let's go all the way back. A double is level 1, triple is level 2, quad's level 3, quint is 4, 6 is 5, 7 is level 6. So easy to remember that, right? That's what their level. But that's considering just a strict quint. So just 5 unders in a row. As soon as you add skills to that, it starts to stack. I believe it starts to stack in terms of point value. If it doesn't stack, that's crazy. But I think it does. I'm literally bringing up the rules right now and checking them out as we are going through this live. Let's see. Yeah, so I think it does. Yeah. So it stacks. Yep. So, okay. Sorry for the pause. Eli, what's up, dude? So you've got a 5 under skill, and you've got an AS, and you've got an EB TJ in there, and you've got all these different skills, so they all come together to give you point values. So that's...
You suck.
Really, Cortese? All right. That's cool. Whatever. I'm not going to hold the grudge forever. It's fine. It's fine. No, I'm just messing. So yeah, it all stacks. So that's how these point values go up so high. So when you think about the way to let's make it really simple. You've got a lot of quints. You've got 10 quints, right? The question becomes, how many level 4 strength skills can you do? You can, I think a double under and a handstand is probably like a level 3. And so if you make that a cross double under, a cross double frog would make it a level 4. How many of those skills can you do in a row and quickly? Well, even if you could do a lot of level 4 handstand skills, you'd be exhausted because of the nature of what they are. And you, within 10 seconds, you could probably get 4 to 5 handstand skills, whereas you could probably get 7 to 9 multiples. And if they're all level 5, you're not only working harder for the handstands, but you're also able to get more of the multiples in, which is why you see them so multiple heavy, because that's how you can win the competition, which makes a lot of sense.
Wow.
Wow. So you guys are really, I'm glad you're using these. I had so much fun putting together these sound alerts. You don't even know. I was like, this would be a great sound alert. This would be a great sound alert. I hope they use these. So the fact that you're using them is amazing. Hey, send me sounds. I will make them available. Like, for sure. Especially on Discord. Anyway, let's see. So that's how the point system works, and that's why you see so many multiples in these routines. I love that skill. Such a good skill. Cool. I'm so bummed that I didn't record the first half of this stream. Oh my goodness. Gonna do it anyway. Do it, Eli. Do it. This is a perfect time right here. Right here. You could do a double jump.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Well played. Well played. That's awesome. I'm so glad you guys are getting into this. I'm glad that you are sticking through my craziness to actually enjoy Twitch. It's so much fun for me.
You can do a double jump?
You can do a double jump. There it is, my guy. Solid flip at the end. This is what I'm saying though. Like, watch this guy's flip. Later, Lauren. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. So look at how high he is in the flip and how controlled it is. For sure, this guy can throw down a bunch of stuff. A bunch of really high level skills. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch the video, and I hope it does not. Hope things don't just shut off. So we're gonna try this. Let's go here. Let's see. Oh, do I not have slow-mo for this one?
I know where this is going.
Do you?
No.
Okay.
Amazing. Oh, it worked, I think. Here we go. I don't think I have slow motion of this one, but this was a phenomenal routine. I'm going to have to make my camera a little bit smaller. So good. She just, after you watch routines in slow-mo, you forget like how quick these skills actually are. So good. A lot of these skills are the same skills that we have seen, but later, Cortese, thanks for bringing the energy today. That is so cool. I like that skill a lot. French trick to backward CL. So good. Here we go. Ready? So French trick is a caboose. And then instead of jumping the caboose, you actually jump the caboose and reverse the direction all in the air. So right there, she jumps up. The rope technically goes under, but she's not like actively moving it, but it goes under the feet and then backwards and then a backward CL. Really cool. Right into a push-up. Quads for days. Yes, so good. So many multiples. That was a nice catch. I forgot about that. So release, catch behind the back into a backwards EB arm wrap, and then bring it forwards. So good. So nice. Whew. Some of these multiples are so strong. Yes, strong finish too. Okay, something that is very easy to miss, especially watching how clean she was with these. When you're jumping in general, right? If you jump for a minute straight and you're doing freestyle skills, most people are completely winded. By the time you're done with that 1 minute, you don't have energy to do your hardest skill. Usually when you do your hardest skills, you just do them after a couple of singles, or you set up for the combo or whatever it is, and you do it. That is amplified when you're actually, even though they're not like on a stage in these videos, they're in their home gym. It's amplified when you're trying to record it and like perform. So she's like a minute or so into this routine, and then at the very end is still throwing. That's a TJ, inverse or EB inverse TJ, swing open CL open quad, handstand pull through wrap. That's a really good wrap. Swing EB triple, swing CL open, boom. Yeah, extremely strong. And like all of these multiples are like a minute and 10 into the routine. What? Like what? That's so challenging. I do want to watch that. I want you guys to see this release again. Okay, so behind the back backwards Nick release. Okay, so this is really important. This is a very challenging skill to see, but the handle went underneath. You can think of it as an inverse toed position while the rope is wrapping. Two things are happening at once. The rope is going underneath, catching underneath her leg while she's wrapping, but she holds it there, and just once the handle's there, it's pretty easy to just keep it there because there's the long handle is very long, so it's easy to just keep in that location. And she keeps the wrap going and then brings it forward. And because the rope is already underneath the midline, it's easy to kind of do effectively a step through mix. She's not doing a step through, but you can basically see how like it's right underneath the legs, and then she brings it over to the other side like you would with a step through mix. So that's a really, really cool rope hold. And those multiples at the end, cartwheel, strong finish. Eli. To be honest with you guys, yes, it'd be very hard to get to that stamina level, but when you are practicing 2 hours a day, 3 or 4 times a week for, several years, you'd be surprised the trajectory of your skills. So I agree that this is a phenomenal routine. I think she won the tournament for female single rope freestyle. So it is a very, very high level routine. But I wouldn't think that you can't achieve a very strong freestyle routine if that was your goal. Obviously, you might not be interested in doing that, but if that was your goal, I wouldn't think of it as something that is never going to happen, just as a heads up. Cool. Well, you guys, I think on that note, we're going to close things out. I think I'd want to come back as an elite jumper. Yes, dude. Those air horns. That's like one of my favorite sounds. The reason why I put air horns there is because I'll be talking to my friends, and if something cool happens, I will literally just say the air horn sound, and I'll just do it because it's so much fun. Anyway, cool guys. I think that's a good place to pause. If you're in Discord, you already know, but I do have a separate YouTube channel where I'm uploading and archiving all of these, so you can go back and rewatch them whenever you want. Other than that, I'll put together a blog so that you guys can see more about Twitch, although I think if you're here right now, it's probably less important. But feel free to tell people about it and to send the blog their way or whatever once that's posted. Dude, Mel, what's up? How's it going? We are closing out stream, unfortunately, but I am doing this Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. So finally getting on the bandwagon. But yeah, so Mel, just so you know, in case you just missed it, I'm uploading all of these streams to YouTube. So if you want to rewatch them, they are there. It's just that it's Nate KG Stream Archive is literally the name of it. So anyway, so that's the thing. Yes. Zyla, I feel like you're just like every 60 seconds you're like hitting that sound alert, which is amazing. I love it. Yeah, that's it. Closing this one out. We'll be back on next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we will be watching people's videos next week. I think that's the tentative schedule. So yeah, cool. All right, guys, I will see you all later.